This is a TZ-2 ozone producer. It's a 2-amp machine that produces ozone. And if you've never really looked into or know what ozone producing machines are, it's really a machine that produces oxidization, for lack of a better term. It turns a regular oxygen molecule, an O2 molecule, into an O3 molecule. And an O3 molecule is inherently unstable. What they'll say about ozone is that it has a half-life of about 20 minutes. And so if you run this machine, and you are not to be around it while you're running it, it's not to be around any pet or any living creature at all. While you run it, that means if it's got a half-life of about 20 minutes, that means an hour after you run this machine, it's completely dissipated. And so it's a really sensitive and inherently unstable molecule, ozone. But what's important is that that O3 molecule drops one oxygen molecule, and that is what creates the oxidization process. Say that 5 times fast. The machine's only about 9 pounds, and the way they run it so that you can start it in a room and walk away is they set it on a timer. This does about 100 cubic feet a minute. So if you have a 10 by 10 by 10 room, your cubic feet on that is 10 by 10, which is 100, by 10 more, which is 1,000. So this 100 cubic feet machine will take 10 minutes to do a 10 by 10 by 10 room. That's how you do your math on it. It's in the instructions specifically on how to do that, but that's the rough idea of how that kind of math works. I don't remember if I mentioned it is only a 10-pound machine. It only draws 2 amps. What do you use ozone for? Gosh, any smell that you have in any house that you want to get rid of, it's the answer. It will deactivate mold spores. It will deactivate bacteria. It is a cleaning substance by nature. And so if you have fresh carpet smell, if you have fresh paint smell, if you have recently had a leak and had problems with mold, if you had, oh my God, it's endless. There's a whole list here. This is kind of interesting. Oh, if you burn something and you got smoke in your room, and it smells smoky, you can get rid of it. You can get rid of old car smells, fire damage. And they will flat out tell you that ozone will kill or deactivate mold, mildew, fungus, bacteria, virus, germs, etc. Keeps sickness levels down. It's good. It's a good way to ozoning after hours to get rid of unhealthy substances in an environment. And it gets rid of old gym smells. Basically, if it stinks, I think Joe read somewhere in here, if you even got bad body odor, apparently this works as well. But I guess you're not supposed to use it near you. You are not supposed to use it in the room. OSHA considers it a irritant, upper respiratory irritant, and so you really want to make sure that you're not around it when you're running the machine, hence the timer. It's really not that complicated. It's pretty straightforward. I'll fire it off right now. The coolest thing about it when it's running is it reminds me of the smell after a thunderstorm when it's dry. And so in the southwest in Arizona, in August, it often had this smell in the air. And it was the ozone being created by, in that case, the lightning. And it's that easy to use. So if you're having smell problems, you had a spill, you want to clean out your car, you got the smell of fried chicken you can't get rid of, you got whatever's going on, this is the machine to run, and it's a little gem.